Hi, I'm so glad you could join me today. This is Esther from Stampin Creations. Today's card I'm showing you, I'm using quite a few stamp sets. Beautiful Blooms, Label Me Bold, the unicorn one, what's it called? Quick. And Family Party. Leave a Little Sparkle, it's called. I wanted to make a special card for one of my downline who is celebrating their 3rd Stampiversary. So she's been my downline for 3 years and been with Stampin Up for 3 years. So I knew I wanted to get the number 3 in there somewhere. So I'm using my new stamp set, Family Party, which is great because it's got all those numbers in it. I used the 1 1/4 punch just to cut out that circle, and I'm using this gorgeous swirly stamp from the, I'm going to remember this name, Leave a Little Sparkle stamp set, which I've borrowed off my sister. Then I'm going in with this kind of, I'm going to call it cloudy stamp from the Label Me Bold stamp set. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just building up colour in black and white initially. I've done this technique before where I use blends to go over the black outline. So I think in my head, that's what I'm going to eventually do. I wanted to use the Beautiful Blooms in a slightly different way and not necessarily use the big flowers with them. If anything, avoid the big flowers. I don't know why. I just wanted to try something a bit different because I didn't want the flowers to be the focal point. So I'm adding lots of the stamps from Beautiful Blooms. So the dots, these little flowers became triplets because I kept doing boo-boos. So they ended up as clusters in some places. And then I love this cute little one. It makes a great filler for those gaps. So I'm guessing now that my design is laid down, I'm just filling in the gaps. I like this stamp also because of the star shape, and I definitely wanted to get some starry shapes in there. So I still felt as if there were some places that are a bit gappy, so I try and use this twiggy stamp to fill in some of those gaps in between the leaves. Then I grab out some pastel colours and use these to colour in over where I've stamped. So this is the light floaty flamingo. Although I'm using the fine tip here, I do actually end up going in with the brush tip because it's so much easier for filling in lots of space and it's just quicker for colouring in. So just picking out different elements and colouring them in the different colours with the Stampin Blends. Using Light Pool Party, using all the lighter colours initially, and then I go in with some of the darker colours. So then I'm going in with the Dark Pool Party to fill in those swirls so I've got a nice focal point in the centre. And then I can't resist the splatter, so I'm just using my acrylic block, so I've got a hard surface to hit against, and using the brush tip of a few of the colours to add some spritz. Excuse me, I put my teeth back in. Then the 1 1/2 inch circle to mount that number onto some basic black cardstock, and then the whole card on basic black. I knew that I wanted to have some sentiments using the Label Me Bold stamp set, which is becoming one of my favourite stamp sets. So I chose some words. Congratulations, well done from me. I didn't know if I was going to incorporate all of them, but I just snipped these up with my scissors and see how we can allay those. I wanted to add more stars. Being Stampin Creations, I thought, I'll get some more stars in there. And there are more stars in the Family Party stamp set with the numbers, which I was pleased about. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put these sentiments. They weren't quite fitting. I didn't want to cover up all those swirls. Yeah, wasn't sure. So left it alone, decided I was going to use some nice glimmer paper to just add some more sparkle to this card. So I'm going in with the 1 1/2 inch circle punch, and it just gives it a nice lift. This gave me inspiration for sparkle, so bringing in my Wink of Stella to colour in the star stamps, and of course splatter with my Wink of Stella. Going in with the multi-purpose liquid glue, my favourite glue to stick down with, and mounting it onto the basic black. Now you might notice that my circle has now got a hole in it, because I'm very frugal when it comes to my glimmer paper. I pop those up on dimensionals to make that stand out. Determined to get some sentiments in, so I popped the congratulations in the top left, and I needed something to balance it out in the bottom right. So I've gone for congratulations from me, because I thought, oh, it makes it a little bit more personal. I hope you've enjoyed my card today, and thank you so much for watching. Please press that thumbs up button if you've liked today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribing, and all these things can be bought in my shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. Great to have you along. Thanks again.